This recording for my YouTubers. Want to pick up where I left off at, and then I'm gonna go grocery shopping, pay some bills, run some errands. Um, for the people I was referring to as my homies on my sandbox from that 617. I'm from Roxbury. Boston is set up like New York in boroughs. I was born and raised in Roxbury first. Mission Hill Projects, 68 Annunciation Road, 4th floor. Is anybody down there from where New Edition from? Like, I don't know, walking 30 minutes, car like 5 minutes. OPP, Orchard Park Projects, Baton and Ziegler Streets down there by Dudley Station. I used to mess with a girl. Um, Even though a lot of people think I'm a well-dressed thug or whatever, I went to a private school in the 7th and 8th grade. Anybody from Boston know it's called Boston Latin School. But there used to be two of them. There was Boston Latin School, which was all boys at first before it was co-ed, and then there was Boston Latin Academy, which was all girls, and that was in Cobbin Square by like a little Ashley station, like the MARTA in Atlanta or the Metro here. It's called the T back in Beantown. It's Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority. I know a lot of people in Seattle area, Oakland area, San Francisco area, LA area, Chicago area, New York City area where the trains and buses. There's only a couple places that had trolleys. I think us, San Francisco, New Orleans. There's only a couple of cities in the continental United States that had trolleys. I grew up on it, like the train, the trolley, buses. You can get anywhere in Massachusetts. You could live in the inner city in one of the boroughs, rough boroughs, but work way out on the coast by where they do the whaling, like right on the coast of the Atlantic Ocean in Gloucester, Beverly, Salem, Ipswich, Rowley, Georgetown, just out that way on the water, New Bedford, Hyannisport, going towards Cape Cod and Oaks Bluff and all that. Where you take the boat out of Woods Hole. Um, it's just that type of New England swag that when you come down here to what they call the Dirty South, um, you just got arrested on, um, how should I say? I'm not at a loss for words, but I'm trying to figure out the right words because a lot of people here think that people from up north that we know everything, and or we act like we know everything. Nobody thinks that we know everything. I don't give a fuck how slow they are. They could be Down syndrome, straight autistic, and they know that we don't know everything. It's just, I guess, it's the energy, just the type of way they was brought up differently. Although there's racism everywhere with the Nazi, Hitler, Thunderbolts, Gestapo tattoos and stuff on them. Up up north in the east, we don't see like the rebel flags and stuff like that tattooed and on the um tattooed on the skin and on license plates on vehicles or the flag like on in a pole like hanging from they the corner of their house or stuck in the dirt in their front yard or whatever, just waving in the wind, blowing in the wind. Um, it's just a different type of swag. Um, I can't really say culture because culture is everywhere. There's no such thing as a different culture. It's a lifestyle. People who wear slacks and shoes and shirt even when they off from work and just go in the grocery store to pick up loaf of bread, the people who don't wear house shoes and sweatpants, and the sisters I see, you know what I mean, might even be cute in the face, might even be blessed in the backyard apartment with pajama pants and house shoes and the shower cap on their head. You know what I mean? It's a different type of culture that you're accustomed to, that you adhere to, that you promote, that you're comfortable in your skin, you know. But I guess the the biggest difference of being down here is how black men and black women relate. We don't beef with each other a lot in the Northeast. If we beefing, it's for some legit shit. It's very legitimate. Very, very legitimate. It's like physical. You done stole somebody' life savings or whatever, whatever. It's not that on site. From the first time you in that person's, you know what I mean, immediate area, you get that mouth that look like you just ate a lemon. You don't like that person off top. Off rip, you just don't like that person. You know what I mean? And that's really, really prevalent amongst a lot of black females. How you just meet this sister, no matter what she look like, no matter if she look like a cheerleader or she look like she need to get on Slim Fast. How you fix your mouth to, you know what I mean? How did your brain send the electrical impulse to your mouth to just say out loud that you don't like her? And I'd be like, when I hear that, I'd be like, oh, okay, where you know it from? I didn't heard it so much now. I don't even ask them no more. But at first, it was like I was dumbfounded. I'm like, okay, what y'all had like a fight in school or on the job in the break room, or I'm like, I just don't like the way she look. I don't know her, don't know her name, never seen her before. Just came in the presence of each other, the same vicinity, and hate. That energy, that negative energy, is a mofo. Real nigga shit. But that's the world we live in. Not the world. I mean, not the city, not the neighborhood, not the state, or not the even nation. That's the world we live in. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It was not my making. I'm just trying to keep 10 toes down, stand tall, protect myself, what I work hard for, you know what I mean? And keep pushing. 52. I wasn't expected to be 18. When I moved from Boston down here, the first time at 16, within, in 82, within 2 years and 4 years, by 84, by the time I was 18, and 86 by the time I was 20. Damn near all the warriors that I ran with was either dead, doing life sentences in Walpole, Deer Island, Concord. People from Massachusetts know the state prisons I'm talking about. Or paralyzed from the neck down, waist down, shootout with the Boston police, shot in the neck, shot in the waist, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. I want to say by the grace of God or just coincidences or I don't know. Kind of hard to say, but it was indirectly how I end up leaving that lifestyle. Athlete, smart in school, smart in every subject, football, basketball player. Um, my mom had a slight stroke, and my mom was like, she was like one of the first black women at IBM out in I want to say Natick, but it might have been in Framingham. It was in Natick or Framingham, Massachusetts, out in the suburb, about 30 minutes outside the city. And it was like real stressful, the overt, covert racism. And she already come from a bloodline of high blood pressure. So she had a slight stroke. Anybody who knew my mother before 1981, 82 know that her smile is crooked. It was just like one of them slight. It was like one of them slight facial strokes. But because she smoked, she drank wine, she smoked cigarettes, and she stopped smoking, stopped drinking. And my stepdaddy, he didn't want her to work no more, so they decided to move down here, where she was originally from, and because the cost of living was down here, it was cheaper, and he was making that guap back in the '70s, in the late '70s. Anybody know? I'm talking about 40 years ago. I'm talking about 77, 78 cents. He was making like 800, 900 a band a week, reading blueprints for defense contractors. Honeywell, Raytheon, Northrop Grumman. You know what I mean? He did a little traveling back and forth from Beantown to places up in Pennsylvania, like Erie, Hershey, a couple other spots. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to get that little tidbit. We ended up moving down here, and that move from the Bean down here saved my life. I wouldn't even be doing as good as I am if it wasn't for that move. I'm still here. You know what I mean? Still fit, especially psychologically. The psyche on 1,000 trillion. You know what I mean? My stepfather made, rest in peace, one of his favorite sayings. Well, besides, take care of your teeth and your feet. You can't eat nothing with no teeth, and you can't walk nowhere on your own when you got some bad dogs, when them dogs barking. But another one of his favorite sayings was never let a dummy outthink you. If you call yourself halfway intelligent, even just halfway, you ain't got to be no motherfucking walking genius, no avatar, nothing like that. Never let a dummy outthink you. That's just words for food for thought. Words to mull over. Anyway, I'ma holla at y'all ASAP. One.